Hey, it's Cliff here. Today I had someone ask me for a review on their website. So I'm just going to take you through and show you a few things to check when you're evaluating your own website, or maybe you are a marketing agency and you are going to be evaluating either a website rebuild or SEO or redesign, something like that. So I'm just going to go kind of quick and dirty here. It'll probably be about 10 minutes, hopefully. All right, so this is an eyebrow, permanent eyebrow service. Um, I'm not the expert on that, but obviously this person is, and it's meant to help you have the information that you would need, regardless of whether or not you are new to the idea or you've heard about it from a friend and they told you good or bad things, or um, you've had it done elsewhere and then maybe you changed which town you live in and now you want to know about this one. So, all right. So the name, brow expressions, that's fine. That goes into branding and all that. To me, this is, I could tell it's an image. I would change this to a vector to be an SVG file instead of JPEG is probably what it is, because you can see it's just a little blurry. Uh, the alternative is, if you don't have it in SVG, is you could export it to PNG, is better than JPEG, and because it's lossless. And also you might want to have it as a larger size. So I don't know exactly what this is. It is 417 pixels wide. So you can have it as 834 pixels wide. All right. So to me, this is what's called above the fold. As soon as you start scrolling, you are below the fold. So to me, this is not a compelling enough um, above the fold on your homepage. So this is a lot of wasted space. I am a fan of simplicity and having an area for your eye to rest, white space, whatever you want to call it. But it's in the focal point. When you read in English, um, it's top left corner to the right, and then top left corner to down. So you're reading, this way, this way, this way, this way. So the top thing we see is, yes, we see home and all this. It's kind of a, boring generic font. I don't know what PMU stand for. Maybe someone else looking for the service does, but um, we have all these service pages, which is good, FAQs, which is good, but I would move this up here. And yes, this is a nice, happy person looking at their eyebrows. It's a nice photo. The bokeh background matches this, which is, maybe a little overkill, or maybe it matches nicely. It's up to your design eye. But point being, I think this is too much wasted space. I would rework this, maybe add a little shadow or something here, maybe add some sort of effect that has like a little wave to it that crops the picture in a shape instead of just a square rectangle. And so maybe move this button up here. Um, the call to action. So, or maybe like move this up, and then move this under. So this space right here would not even be, wouldn't even be there. All right. So that if we did that, now it would look like, I'll show you that you can just kind of play with it and do it. What we're doing, so you can drag it. So you got to find where you want to put it. And then you got to kind of remember. So I want to put it There we go. There we go. So this, you can see how, of course, the fold is going to be um, dependent on each person's browser. So, you know, you can resize your browser. Maybe you're browsing full screen, maybe you're on a tablet, whatever. But to me, this looks better, and I think I would prefer this to tell me exactly what this is. All right, so this is telling me maybe it belongs here, maybe it belongs here, and the image is a little smaller. Um, maybe we have a different title here. Okay, I know we're already, you know, taking a long time, but trying to be as helpful as possible. This is what's called a wall of text. We don't want this. We want this to be, okay, so it looks like a little letter or something. I would add a little design like some sort of image of XOXO, like a little scripty type of font or an actual image. Maybe like a personal signature. Maybe this is a picture instead of like a picture of a letter, handwritten letter or something. I don't know, just design wise, I would prefer that. But people aren't going to read this, they just don't. So this is either number one, should be written for humans, which right now it's not. For humans, you need to bold, italicize something because we don't read websites, we scan websites. So if this was bolded, if this was bolded, you know, if there was like a 24/7, whatever. So um, I would also like, if I'm kind of on the fence, maybe I would want the FAQs to be the next thing. Yeah, here's a FAQ. That's good. Nice picture. Again, too much text. Try to have 1 to 2 sentences per paragraph, which is already what this is doing. 2 sentences, and it's still a wall of text because there's no nothing standing out. There's no bolding or anything. Okay, so now we have more of this bokeh design and more text. This is nice. I don't know what this background represents, but I mean, it looks nice enough. Okay, grab your free guide. So this gets into what we call conversion and like conversion rate optimization, CRO. And you might want that to be your call to action up here. I mean, yeah, you know, pretty picture and it says what you do, but I mean, that's pretty compelling. I wouldn't ever use the word burning for something medical. Um, I think it just has a bad connotation, even if it's not a conscious affiliation. I wouldn't use that word. I would reword this to something more like um, get your guide in less than 1 minute or something. I don't know, something to help the conversion. Who should we send it to is like, do you want us to send us a letter on your behalf to someone else? No, that like we're sending it to you. Name, phone, email, terms. Let's see. Oop, example.com. That's not good. Got to change that. I like this design better than the stuff above. I didn't read it, but okay. We show pricing. I am a fan of showing pricing because you don't want to waste your time or their time. But generally, I like to give more of like a range. Prices start at 350 or something like that. And um, maybe you like opt in like up here to get your guide that includes, or like separately or within the guide you include detailed pricing. So they have to opt in to see your pricing, or of course they could schedule your consultation. There's a lot of text, but I like it because it tells me exactly what it is and I can read more about it. This red dotted outline is just a browser extension I have where I can identify which things are images or not. So don't worry about that. That's not part of the website. All right, so before and after pictures are great. I think that's much more compelling than, hey, that's just a naturally beautiful person with perfect eyebrows. I don't know if they're fake or not. Um, you know, before and after is more into authenticity. So that's what I would recommend. This one feels out of place a little bit. There's no before picture. This picture is a little blurry. This one's a little blurry. This one's probably okay, but could be better. This one's good. Testimonials. Okay, so testimonials are very, what do you call it? Very compelling. So, especially if you have good reviews, I would put this higher up the page. Okay, so now we get into the confusion of the call to action. So schedule takes me to the calendar. Okay, good. So up above, I would have assumed this is like going to take me somewhere. I didn't realize it was going to take me down below, but that's great. So all those, yep, those should all link here. That's great. Okay, policies. Make sure that's not example.com. This is on a different domain, but these are the policies, so that's fine. Little typo here, should add a space and probably put by appointment only next to the days, not the time. Okay. If you look in the bottom left corner where it says telephone, TEL protocol, there's no number actually in, if I click here, it doesn't go anywhere. There is no chat bubble. Could be because no, there's no chat bubble. This should be dynamic. I would never put my email address on my website because it can be scooped up by spammers. This white outline of the image should be cropped off, or a solid rectangle border, not just top and bottom. I like this very simple call to action. I would like to see this again higher up the page. This stuff belongs at the top. You right away need to establish credibility. Your typical website visitor is not investigating your website like I am. They are looking for the information that they want. Is this telling me the information? I don't know. I've never heard of your brand before. This thing to me looked like a scribble. I just now got that it's an eyebrow. Permanent beauty. So if I'm very familiar with this service, I probably get it. But if I'm new, I've never done it before, probably not getting it. Um, I like I like this, the alliteration with bad brows. I don't know why it's dot 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 though. Should just be a period or an exclamation point or nothing on the end. This again should be up higher probably or right below the logo. Yeah, this actually says the same thing here. For the sake of SEO, I would write this differently. Um, two different ways to say the same thing to a human, but saying it in two different ways is helpful to search engines. So this is a long page, and that's not a problem, but you want to make sure that you insert the call to action pretty much in every section. So you have 1, 2 sections and still no call to action, 3 sections, and then this guide, which is great. CTA, where does learn more take me? Service pages. Okay. I like this. I would think this would be good to have on the home page. You can tell that a lot of effort has been put into this. I think it looks good. Yeah, see how this one has kind of that box shadow? This one probably should add that or make one of the other changes that we recommended. I don't know what PMU means. I don't, if that's very common, then that's fine. I don't need to know. But if some people browsing your site that actually would be potential clients for this, I would consider making something less technical as your very first menu item. Okay, so about us. Nice picture. Meet the team, good, but we've got a wall of text, so break that up. Brow slayers, okay, we're having fun, I get it. A little too much spacing here. 5 times certified. Maybe I've done 1,000 eyebrows, something like that. This needs to have a call to action. Maybe just in the footer. I would replace the email address with a button, like a call to action. Make sure these go somewhere. Yes. This just goes to TikTok, not your actual profile, so fix that. Oh yeah, so on the home page, add your guarantee, add your reviews, add your easy call to action. Say that, add your team photo here or like a before and after photo, something more compelling. And just always keep in mind that it's not about you, it's about them. It's not we're so great, choose us. It's just we can solve your problem. So you have to let them know that you know their problem and you know the solution to their problem. All right, so like you would add your guarantees, maybe like in the corner, like you would put it over a little bit. You can do that with some CSS. You would say we've done over 1,000 1,000 procedures or whatever you want to call it. All right, let's check out FAQs. That should be a good one. I'd like to see a video, to be honest. Video is always better than a photo. We need a video here. That's what I would say. And the video would say, welcome. The video would say, what is it? The video would say, is it, answer the most popular FAQs, invite them to browse your website for more FAQs, invite them to download your guide, that whole kind of stuff. This is a lot of information. That's great. All these could be videos. I would definitely recommend doing this on YouTube and wherever else. You know somebody that had this done, and the lady had kind of like yeah, they looked kind of fake. Um and they faded, but I guess that was intentional. So like I would answer something like for the first month or whatever it is, it'll look a certain way, and then it'll eventually look the way it's going to stay for the next year or 5 years or however long they last. I don't know. Again, all that could be in a video, and you could show some of your clients. This page doesn't have any heading, any menu. I would like to see maybe like a quick or like a guide to help you pick which service is right for you. So then you could have kind of like a little Q&A or something like that, like a decision tree. And you would say like, are you looking for, do you have a medical condition, or are you looking for beauty? Are you dark skinned or light skinned? Um, are you over 40 or under 40? I don't know. I don't know all the things that go into it, but you know, more than 500 to spend, less than 500 to spend. It's not the most flattering picture, but I see the pros and cons. That's good. Yeah, that's great. Before and afters are great. All right. So overall, I'd say, you know, C plus, B minus, maybe even B plus website in terms of the amount of information, the amount of effort that went into this. Uh, Definitely better than average, and definitely trying harder than average. So that's great. I think the room for improvement is getting more into the realm of conversion rate optimization, CRO, which is where you want to be. I mean, you need the basics in place, and so that you can do analytics, you can do heat map, mouse tracking, you can do A/B testing, stuff like that. So hopefully you all enjoyed me reviewing this website and seeing the things that I look for. We didn't even really get into SEO. This is more design and CRO. Let's look at some SEO stuff. All right, so this website's built on high level. We have Yelp reviews from Elf site. The favicon is nothing. I would change that. That's what goes in the top corner. Yeah, awards. That all that stuff should be on above the fold. Tell me what you do, tell me how you can help me, and tell me why I should choose you. All that stuff should be above the fold or very close to it. All right. Now, the other part of it is speed. Now, for me, I'm on a fast internet connection, and I ran it through Page Speed Insights, which is Google's way to evaluate a page speed for their search engine, of course. Okay, on theirs for mobile, Yeah, so for mobile, that green bar does show up. I would have that and the menu on all your pages, except maybe the contact us page if there's like a form. You don't have a form here, but you do have a form for the guide. I would definitely make sure that you're promoting the guide. Whether or not on the contact us page, I think you need to have it in more places, including in the menu, like maybe like a get started. So a get started would be determine which services you might need, get our guide, stuff like that. All right, so back to performance on mobile. That is a low score. And these are the reasons why. On desktop, really we should have a better score than 78 on desktop. Oh my goodness. 8 megabytes. All right, so this image is 8 megabytes. And somehow it's an SVG file. So that's not correct. No photo should be an SVG file. Okay, 2.3 megabytes. That's an unsplash photo. Oh, this background. That needs to be optimized as well. Just those two things will help you big time. That's 10 megabytes between two items. Anything under 100 kilobytes, just kind of, that's just the cost of doing business on the internet. If you want a lot of media, it's just going to add up. So yeah, there you go. 2 easy fixes. All right. That's enough for now. Way longer than 10 minutes. Sorry. But hopefully you got a lot of value out of it, and hope you have a great day. If you need website design and development services, if you need help with high level or WordPress, uh, you can contact us on our website, which of course is not as good as it could or should be because we're busy helping other people. But that is something that I'm going to be working on sooner than later, hopefully. So hopefully you like it, and always happy to hear your own feedback and your own ideas. Feel free to comment and follow and share.